We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Herbert to throw on second down. Going up top. That is caught. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. At their own 30-yard line. Right to the air goes Lawrence. That's the former Colorado Buff Travis Hunter. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for Jacksonville. 35 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger, 30 left. Silver.
They show jet sweep and instead running up the middle. And the Jaguars have a first and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Hey, hey.
Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Hey, run.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. It's going to set up third and goal.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Once more from the 2, third and goal.
Right, let's go. Inside. Here we go.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. So it is fourth down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down, at their own 27-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Boye Olufin with the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden the second. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. First down, L.A. Our play fake, Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly.
And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. And this will be from 42 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
First down throw for Lawrence. This one caught left side, that screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. 10-3 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open man, his tight end screens. And he will go all the way. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike. And I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Motion man is Johnston. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches.
Another run here with Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and inches. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Wingard. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, Lion. Go win him.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Lawrence. Looking middle, and he's got ground. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Ginger, touch. Here we go.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ginger. Touch. Here we go.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Deshaun Hand in on the tackle. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with ETN. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Red on red. Run, this side, touch. Silver.
Now give on the ground, and he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
The 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Shooting, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence, touchdown Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This will be returnable for Rager. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And with the out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, Lion!
Now tap forward quickly, and this is Brown with it. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 6.
Red on red.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
36-yard line.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Here's Hampton. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a second and 6. They'll go again with Hampton. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Charger first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. In trouble, and down he goes. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Give, and here comes Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. First down throw there is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
2nd down, Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a handoff running right. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. On down at the 21, a gain of 1.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Will start the fourth. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
No help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Pass caught by Hunter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And another 1st down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
As they try to run it here. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. It's Etienne. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second and 11.
Hey, Ron! Hey, son, here we go.
This one, tap forward for Thomas. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This will be returnable for Rager. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Chargers.
Herbert now on first down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will score. Game on. Keandre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Lisa 24. Hey, Denver.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And he is going to
Mike, on the list of worst possible outcomes for this drive, that is certainly at the top. With this much time left, all you're looking to do is, one, maintain possession of the ball, and number two, run off as much clock as possible. Then disaster strikes. Not only do you turn the ball over, you let them take it back for 6, and now you find yourself coming back onto the field here in a minute, trailing with very little time left.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Red on the red. Go, go. Hey, go.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here comes 2nd down.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
2nd down and 8.
Hey.
They'll run here. Ooh. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Token. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Here's Etienne. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
The 20-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's got it at about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now, 1st and goal.
Hey, kill. On the red.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hey, run.
Etienne. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
Rip, 20.
He'll try and run with ETN. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. He's to midfield. And the Chargers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I get record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beats to make me fight Q-tip, at least I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, fine, do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when it was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.